Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. That depends on where you are right now watching us from. God bless you. You are welcome once again to our platform. This is T.B where we usually bring updates on what is happening around us and in the world, especially everything that relates with humanity. That is what we do here, and that is what we have been bringing to your doorstep. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for always being there with us. Yes, we have been updating you about the issue of Prophet T.B Joshua, and that has been what has been trending for some days on the internet space, especially after the BBC documentary. We have heard story about Bisola, we have heard story about Paul Amegon, we heard story about Ajoke, that Ajoke is not a biological daughter of T.B Joshua as we all believed before. Yes, that is a story that is currently trending on the social media. Yes, now another update that we just got was Kemi Olunloyo. All of us, I think most of us, we know Kemi Olunloyo to be a journalist and a blogger, but we know her for some controversial issue that happened before, and where she exposed some men of God, and that actually cost us some things, and which I don't want to mention. Yes, so Kemi Olunloyo has come to talk about T.B Joshua and some other things that she know about T.B Joshua. Though it was not the chat is not meant for T.B Joshua, but when he was talking, she made mention of T.B Joshua and some other fact that she knows about Ajoke, what she knows about Pastor Evelyn, that is T.B Joshua's wife, and other issues that she addressed in this particular chat. And in this particular chat also, she also mentioned and talked about some other things about her private life, her family, and some other stuff that most of us will be hearing for the first time. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to hear from Olunloyo, Kemi Olunloyo, to hear her view about T.B Joshua, and also to learn from all things that she will be saying about her life, her family, and what she has passed through, especially during her trial, and which made her to spend some months in the prison. So we are going to hear from Kemi Olunloyo. Then we'll be back to do a little bit of analysis on what Kemi Olunloyo has said about T.B Joshua, herself, and everything around that. Thank you, guys. We'll be back.
Easy. Investigative news is not easy. Some of the news I'm giving to you, you're not even believing them. Chioma said she was not pregnant. The Nation posted it on the Vanguard. She was pregnant with Ifeanyi. And I told you she's pregnant. She's having that baby in October, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of hearing that Kemi was right, Kemi was right, Kemi was right. My whole life in Nigeria was Kemi was. I had to leave you guys there. Tonto Dikeh. Some of you are asking me why I'm after Tonto, why I'm after Tonto. If you step on my toes in journalism, I will expose your life history. And you will not like it. The one thing you do is don't step on a journalist's toe. Tonto Dikeh got pregnant. She had sex with two men at two different hotels. H0t at the George, they never paid the bill. Afiz at another hotel. She now got pregnant. She went to Tutu Pie. You know Tutu Pie now? Real Housewives. Last year's Real Housewives. She went to Tutu Pie, her friend, crying. Tutu Pie said, get rid of it, get rid of it. She got to the place where she was going to get rid of the baby. It was a complicated abortion. Twins. For H0t. Or Afiz, one of them. In the process, her womb got damaged. Imagine. You have a baby who is not even 2 years old yet. You are having sex with different men in hotels. That's why she can't have any other child other than the one she has for Churchill. Is that something I'm supposed to report? Yes or no? They say, no, maybe you should have kept him. News has no favors. At least 7 pastors, my brother said he approached to go and talk to Ibiyomi to free me. Ibinabo is here. How are you, Ibinabo? Happy belated birthday. I forgot. And that thing you were smoking, a cigar. No grief for Ibinabo. No grief for smoking this year. But I like the shoe. I like the dress. Almost nobody wanted to talk to Ibiyomi. My brother told me T.B Joshua went to Ibiyomi. So when I came out of jail, did I go and see T.B Joshua? Did I call him? I don't know anything about him. But I did a eulogy when he died, suddenly. And I said, oh, he was the only one that intervened. So now they're saying all these things about him and you want me to keep quiet. I'm hearing people, I'm seeing people writing, but he intervened in your prison, but he helped you get bail. He didn't help me get bail, though. He didn't help me get anything. I was just told he went to talk to Ibiyomi and it did not affect my case. My case was thrown out in federal courts. So Ibiyomi and his lawyers had no choice but to withdraw it from magistrate court. Kemi Olunloyo paid the reporters not to report it. No one reported why I came out. You just saw me in Ibiyomi's church. I went to do a testimony. I had a mission in that church to go to ground zero, that place where Ibiyomi stands on the pulpit, and lay a curse on somebody. And the curse happened. And 3 people died. The 3 people that suffered me most, they died. I'm not sorry for them. I suffered in Port Harcourt prison. It is 7 years now. I was released from Port Harcourt prison on January 18, 2018. Ibinabo, you know that. That 20,000 naira in prison, if you have 50 naira, you are lucky. At least you eat for the day. If you have 5,000 in the prison, you are rich. Ibinabo, that 20,000 naira you left me. I was just about to leave the prison. In fact, Ibinabo came, left me 20,000 naira. I'd already left the prison. I came to collect the money back. I took 10 or 15 or something, but I gave the inmate something. So that everybody will at least have maybe pocket money. She was the only person that came to visit me in that prison. Out of every celebrity. 1 or 2 fans came. I went to see Pastor Ibiyomi. He prayed for me, everything. And then I did my testimony. And after my testimony, when Pastor Ibiyomi prayed for me and put his hand on top of my head, I never had asthma again. Some people have real healing powers. Those are real men of God. Just the people around Ibiyomi. Kenepi was not a pastor. He called himself a pastor. He was an evil man. Imagine, I came out of prison. 3 years later, Fanika Ede is telling me this man here was one of the police officers that planned your arrest in Ibadan. They were looking for me in Ibadan so they can arrest me and kidnap me to Port Harcourt. They were successful. And my father helped them. So you're asking me why I'm not asking for my father after explosion. You don't know how my parents have hurt me. Remember me telling you that? And you're saying forgive me, forgive me. It's not easy to forgive people, please. I don't want to see them again. I don't want to see them again. The place where that explosion is close to my house. I'm not called. I don't even know their number. I deleted all of them. Do you know what it feels like to delete your parents from your phone? So somebody will ask you, what's your parents' number? You don't know. My children are in charge of my life right now. If I die, my children will bury me. We don't want anything to do with anybody. When my father had a stroke and they said he died in 2021, did you see me post anything? Did I go to Ibadan? I was still in Lagos. I didn't do nothing. When Tayo died, they did not even call me that Tayo had died. They went and buried Tayo. They had it on Ovation. On Ovation's YouTube every day. No one called me. They claimed that one of my brothers in London claimed that they were trying my number. The phone line I don't even use again. Don't get involved in family things you don't know. My mother put a snake. My mother is a witch. I did a whole video about that. I found a sacrifice in her room with my children's pictures on it. She couldn't explain it. I destroyed everything in the room. I bet you forgot the video. It's in here. Enter 2019. I started this page on the 25th of January 2013. It's 10, 11 years next week. Everything's on this page. If you missed it and you are new on this page, no. So don't get involved in my family. Okay, my children didn't disown me. My children are the only people I have. My first one is autistic. Okay, so he can't support me. He lives within the state confines and he works. KJ just went back. He's struggling. There are no jobs in America right now. Everybody's looking for rent assistance, this one, that one. 3 jobs. Christiana remembers all that stuff. So please don't get involved in people's problems. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what Mabel is going through. If I start to tell you stories, you will see I'm a liar. So I don't tell you anything anymore. I said a celebrity owed drug money. They came for the drugs and he didn't pay. And they now killed his child and threw the child into the ocean. And the child drowned and was gone. And police, everybody covered it up. Who is the person? I won't mention him. You know who these people are. But for me to be mentioning people's names now is not to prevent myself from being sued. Where I am right now, nobody can sue me because there are no laws. If you want to sue me, it's civil. Criminal defamation is in Nigeria. Every journalist has left. Oyima is left. Oyima is in New York. He even went to Columbia School of Journalism. Respected journalists there. They've given him his green card. They've given him his green card. People's Gazette. Samuel Ogundikpe, who was with Premium Times, he fled. Buhari was coming after him. Till today, Buhari is still trying to get his news not read by Nigerians. If you want to read People's Gazette now, you might have to use VPN. But now I think they've taken the thing off. MTN, Glo, everything, he told them not to let the boy put his news out. Showore started his own in New York. Oyima Signal NG. David Hundeyin. I don't like that one because he defends people a lot and doesn't do his homework. Blogger turned journalist or whatever. Even Hundeyin in West Africa, he's not in Nigeria, he's in Kumasi in Ghana. All of them have fled the country. Anyone that is a good journalist. Even the editor of Premium Times. That one too is left Nigeria. I won't mention names, but one of the top person in news at Silverbird, he too has left. Nothing is left in Nigeria, but possibly only on Kayode Akintoye and News Central. News Central is a bunch of journalists, the TVC people, some from channels. All of them are banded together, they founded News Central. They called me now. I said, I don't do interviews, don't be interviewing a journalist. No one gave me a job. I was in Nigeria 11 years, no one hired me. That billionaire that owns AITV in Ibadan, he wanted to hire me. I went to his office, I sat down. But he said, I can't be on any live show. Imagine a billionaire offering you a lot of money, but you can't be on a live show. Will you take the job? Will you take the money? Some of you will take the money because it's a lot of money. But I'm a passionate journalist. You cannot hire me and say I can't be on any live show because you are scared of what I'm going to say on air. I might offend the government. And then he was thinking about himself, not about me. He might give me a lot of money, but he was thinking about his own money. He was scared that the NBC will shut them down because we don't know what you're going to say on the air. Some people, Channels TV, Kemi, were waiting for you. When it was time for me to go to China, they didn't hire me. Same thing. Babajide Otitoju, TVC. When I came to TVC for ordinary program, I raised their ratings. Your View, after prison, Moriah and all of them had me. Babajide Otitoju told Moriah on Your View, I hope you all know Your View. He told them not to have me do newspaper review with them. Imagine. Moriah said, Yemi Agunbiyade, Yemi, thank you so much. Always supporting me. If you're in America, you don't even sell me. It really is a shame. Oh. It is really a shame. I don't want anyone to recognize me as a Nigerian for their own good, okay? If I start working for the DEA tomorrow, or I start doing some things in the schools or anything, okay? If I get one honor or one thing, they will not be saying, she's Nigerian. Who is this person? I can't, but be careful, I will block you. T.B Joshua anointing water that will help you recover your hair. Who told you I wanted my hair? I've never had hair. I've always had short hair. I wear wigs, idiot. I will block yourself. Let me block the fool. T.B Joshua anointed water that killed people in Ghana. Those of you that are in T.B Joshua's church, you need to stop tagging me to your bullshit. Nobody wants to hear about Ajoke. T.B Joshua adopted Ajoke and made Ajoke his daughter, abused her, electrocuted her with a belt under the shower. We don't want to hear all your stories. Guys, are you seeing it? Everywhere they're posting that Ajoke is not T.B Joshua. You know? They're tagging me everywhere. They're saying that I'm spreading the BBC lies. Let BBC lie. I will spread their lies. Nigerian government is not arresting me. I'm not there with you guys. Cyprian, are you listening to me? If you mess with me, I will fuck that church up. You know it's easy for me to get all those social platforms down. We want to get them down. Me and 6 other journalists. So if you're ready for war, we're ready for you. DSTV has removed T.B Joshua. GoTV is going to remove it very soon. If I write a letter to Twitter, okay, X, YouTube, that YouTube channel that I used to make money, I will cut it down for you. Instagram, you don't even know anything. You don't know how close I am to Zuckerberg and what's it called? All these people that own these platforms. I'm a pioneer in social media. If they can take Donald Trump down, okay? If they can take Trump down, they will take T.B Joshua, a pedophile, a sexual, whatever. And that's my goal. So don't try me, because I will initiate that stuff. You guys have nothing left in that church. Evelyn, that woman is a witch. She's practicing what T.B Joshua. She's continuing this stuff. The social platforms are supposed to suspend all those accounts. This account has been suspended. Where do you think you guys are? You think you can continue harassing people? I live in a country like where nobody can even touch me. You can't work as a journalist in Nigeria. You have to leave Nigeria as a journalist. I did videos telling young people you cannot work. Until the criminal defamation law is removed, nobody can work as a journalist. We will become Somalia, a government without media. And a media without government. A government without media. Somalia has no national media, no state media, no private media. Everybody has left Somalia. They've moved to other countries. The war is too much. Nigeria will end up like that soon if they don't get rid of that criminal defamation law. I heard that Bl0ws CEO has been arrested again. What did she do that I didn't do? Bl0ws family. The girl that burned herself up. Everything I said in my documentary, in my TikTok videos and my investigation, maybe that's what Blessing is saying. She's defaming the dead girl. She's defaming. The sister had the invitation for Blessing. They arrested her, 10 million bail. After the bail, now they carried her again. They sent me invitation too. I told them I'm not coming. Go and ask Nigerian police now. Go and ask my brother Muiwa. You know Muiwa? Muiwa Adejobi. Prince Muiwa Adejobi, ACP. He respects me a great deal. I called him, I said, who is inviting me here? What is this nonsense? I'm not coming now. You want me to carry American embassy come to you? There are days when I'm Nigerian, there are days when I'm American. Nobody knows where I am. I don't live in America. I don't live in Canada. Somebody saw me in Canada, inside CD Canada yesterday. Another person saw me in Accra last month. Another person saw me in, where did they even see me? Doha, Qatar. Somewhere near H0t's headquarters. Another person saw me in, where else did they see me? Dallas. Hold on. Alarm, 444. 344. What's the time? 5:44. 10:44. 10:44 a.m. 44 new comments. You see my lucky number. Nobody wants any T.B Joshua water. Nobody needs any other rubbish. T.B Joshua is a fucking idiot. He drank sniper and killed himself. Ijoma said, why didn't I see you in Qatar? Where do you live, Doha? I'm just telling you, nobody knows where I live. I'm always moving around the world. I'm everywhere, yeah, to them. Clean your eyes. No, I put something on my eyes and I've not washed it. It's, you know what I mean? We cannot keep quiet on T.B Joshua. We'll continue. Let me say something to you. I'm a very, very good journalist. I started in '94 and I want to retire next month. However, if you step on my toes, I will expose you. You see what Davido did to me? They used my name in Splash FM. Don't bring that mad woman here. Davido called her a mad woman. Chief Baya Konde, the owner of Splash FM in Ibadan Radio, said Kemi Olunloyo has the best voice in Nigeria, if not the world. Toba Shojo kan waba shishe. Toba Shojo kan waba shishe in Splash FM. That's how he said it. Even if it's one day, come and work with us in Splash FM. There were people who didn't want me there. Nobody wanted me anywhere. So I started blogging. HNN Africa. They arrested me. I lost the whole platform, $5 million platform. Linda Ikeji, she wrote a story saying I threatened bloggers with my guns. I didn't have guns. She took a photo of me displaying all the guns we seized in the Toronto police chief dinner. Once a year they have a dinner and the police chief hosts it, and I have to display all the guns and show it to the people who come to the exhibit. Linda went to my page and stole the pictures and posted it on my blog and said I threatened bloggers in Nigeria to not steal my picture, threatening them with my gun. Etisalat saw that, they cancelled my deal. I had a deal for 30 million naira. Etisalat saw that I was very viral. Just like Daniel Rager, he got endorsement. Those are the kind of endorsements they wanted to give me, and he cancelled it because of Linda's story. Linda went online and just laughed. Ha 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 ha, and I started to like you, and I lost a deal. And you are wondering why I exposed Linda Ikeji. She was never pregnant. She had a surrogate baby. Linda was never pregnant. Somebody else carried the baby for her. Everything Linda was doing, I was just exposing her one after the other. All the sex she went to have with H0t and all the money she kept for H0t. If you step on my toes, I will use you as content. I will step on your toes. So that's what I did for 14 years. Not called blackmail. I didn't ask anybody for money. I will use your story to gather content. The amount of money I made from Davido stories alone is what fed me. What fed me for the last 5 years. Harry Williams, I like you very well and love your program, but you have joined BBC to stop talking like a child. I haven't joined BBC. BBC did a documentary and we're going to believe it. Okay? T.B Joshua is not a man of God. He's a cultist. Alright? End of story. If you fuck up, I'll remove you from my page. Alright? I will help BBC spread the story. And this is not the first time. They did an undercover BBC Africa Eye that I was part of. The codeine one. BBC is owned by the Nigerian government. Most of you are already in trouble. Who is this one? Mark Ben Efwe. You're so bitter. No, I'm not bitter, please. I'm not bitter. Let me remove you. I'm not bitter. If you fuck with me, I will destroy your life. Don't fuck with me. You understand me? Don't fuck with me. Okay? Tonto Dikeh gave me 200,000 when I came out of prison looking for money for medical. Different people gave me money. But for 200,000, nobody says it's too much or too little. This girl woke me up every day at 4 a.m. asking me to post it that she gave me money. Imagine. I've not even said that before. I'm saying it now. Imagine. The baby she was taking care of was months old. That child was shaking because of the cocaine she used. And she would breastfeed. And the nanny would tell her not to breastfeed. I didn't know her well, Nina. For someone like Tonto to now come back in 2022 saying maybe we should send you to prison and we'll do another GoFundMe for you. Imagine. The same person that was waking me up to post, I have not posted that I gave you 200,000. Clout. T.B Joshua might be dead though, but I can bring his entire empire down. He killed a lot of people in Ghana. Rushing for his holy water. Cameroon banned him. We thought Cameroon was crazy. They knew what they were doing. They're not surprised. Omolola Omotaya, do you live in Nigeria? I don't live in Nigeria. You're asking me what happened in Ibadan. You should go to the internet. I hate when people are on the internet and they don't use it. Come on, don't be daft. If you are on the internet, so if your mother can call armed robbers in, to come and scare you. Remember those guys had the cutlass on my son's neck and they were getting ready to behead my son. They were only doing it just to terrify us, and we didn't know that. They had the gun on our head, everything. And then they left with a laptop. They left with all our phones, all our laptops, everything. You want me to make friends with my mom, forgive my mom. They took my laptop with all my stuff. Do you know what's in my laptop? Do you know what is in my laptop? I mean, journalists, years and years and years of photos, files, everything. They took my laptop. They took my phone. They took my son's laptop, his microphone, everything I bought for the music. And they took 9 new songs that boy was producing downstairs. 9 new songs that we can never recover. And then they told us to lie down, all of us, including my mom. She too was lying down, but she planned it all. And they put the gun into her head. And I held my son's hand because we didn't even know where we were going. We just held each other's hand. If they kill us and we cross to the other side, maybe we'll still be together. Your own mother. Your own mother. When they arrested me, my mother sent a message in a group to my other siblings. They have arrested Kemi. Do you know what that means? We'll be able to rest small in this house. Your own mother. The screenshot of the message was sent to me by one of my siblings who is in that group and who doesn't like them. When I saw it, this is betrayal now. Your own mother. When Funke and the house girl beats me Bl0ws, some of you saw it live, but the bruises on my body, somebody posted one of those pictures, and I think it was the armed robber picture. No, the trauma I went living with my mother, I had to leave. I'm not in Dallas, so I'm not in the US. Nobody knows where I live. You can't even guess. You're not close to it. And I'm not in Australia either. I've already talked about Mabel Macron. Don't get involved in people's family problems. Don't get involved. Blessed CEO was arrested before I left Nigeria. Bl0ws' sister sent me an invitation. Police sent me an invitation for that case. I didn't go. Tonto Dikeh sent an invitation that... Do you remember the story I did about Tonto Dikeh? Like before I left Nigeria. Do you remember before the elections? About Churchill not seeing the child and I'm going to call the embassy, blah, 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 blah. Do you remember? That particular story, she asked the police to send me an invitation. Remember, she was dating Egbunike, DIG, and Egbunike is dead now. They poisoned that one. And they got rid of him. I'm not in the UK. I haven't been to the UK for 22 years. I'm not in America. I'm not in Canada. I'm not in UK. I'm not in Australia. I'm not in any of the continents you think I am. I'm not even in any of the Middle Eastern continents. Qatar, Dubai, all that stuff. You can't know where I am. Don't worry about where I am. I left for my safety and security. It's a country that you don't even need a visa to enter. One of those nice countries. Go and look at the list of visas and you figure out where I am. I'm not in the UK. I haven't been in the UK since my brother died, 2000. We buried him. That would be 24 years. P. Samuel, you're now saying this woman knows a lot. Do you know what killed Ajimobi? Do you know what killed Ajimobi and Yinka Odumaki? Do you know what killed them? APC, PDP, whatever party. Do you know? What statement about the video are you talking about? Following show. Remind me, I don't remember. Do you know what killed them? COVID, Abby. They didn't die of COVID, they were poisoned. They poisoned them and they killed them and got rid of them. Yeah. There were many things that were put out there that the media cannot report because they don't want to report it. Who do you think owns the media? Why wasn't I hired? I worked for nothing for a straight 11 years. And when I saw investigations no one wanted to touch, I had to get into it. And that's why I begged people for money to help me solve it. Look at that pastor. Look at that Koza pastor. Busola Dakolo clearly lied on him and made up a story because they could not pay for their house. They were owing rent. They were owing money. Him and Timi had no money. Nothing. So they made up a lie so they can extort him. But he refused to settle them because it was a lie. For you to get good news in Nigeria, Chikwendu, you just have to find somebody else. All right? Someone in Ghana, I was in Ghana last in October for Ameyo's bloggers mixer. Someone in Ghana said, what would take you to stay in journalism? Maybe 300 million. 300 million. I will have to build my own studio. I don't want to do any more digital journalism, sitting in the house, putting notes out there, everything. I want an office, a studio. I have 659,000 people following me on Facebook. That's 659 million. If they gave me 1,000 naira each. 367,000 on Twitter, same thing. That's almost $1 billion. But Nigerians don't think that way. They will never crowdfund you. But kidnappers are asking for 60 million. They're crowdfunding for kidnappers because they want to release somebody from kidnappers then. So you want to release people from kidnappers then, and you are crowdfunding for kidnappers. You see your life. I don't feel sorry for anybody. My mom betrayed me. Then she said, oh, I didn't give birth to you. I said, well, fine. You're not my mom then. I will never see my mom again. I will never talk to her. If she dies, rest in peace. I will never be at anybody's funeral. Anybody, my dad, my mom, let them go. When they are gone, you see what will happen in my life. It's as if they're holding a bondage on my neck. My dad now went to the NUJ, Nigerian Union of Journalists. They have a headquarters in Ibadan and a bar at night. You see journalists there eating suya and drinking beer. He hates journalism to the point that unless he has to pay them, bribe them. Life is too short. Everything is vanity. Look at those big mansions in Bodija, all gone. My dad went and sat among journalists, telling the journalists he's so happy that he doesn't like how I write about men of God. What did I write about men of God? Did I not say Oyedeko slapped a child in the church? What is wrong with that? Is it not the truth? Did I not say all the children in Redeem Adeboye school are using cocaine? Was I not right? Did he not open 100 million naira rehab center? You are telling journalists, I'm so happy they arrested my daughter. One journalist now told me, how can I forgive my dad? For what? Last year on my birthday in Ghana, when I was in Ghana for my birthday, he was calling. I didn't even pick up the phone. Just to say happy birthday. It doesn't work like that. Don't come here and talk rubbish. So that Dakolo just ruined a pastor's life. Look at what happened in the end. The police update you about what happened. Case just closed quietly. She went to criminal court. What did they say? Civil court. The judge said, I'm fining you 1 million naira for injuring the church. She's really lucky. H0t filed something against her. We had to tell, the church PR person that they should tell their pastor. I don't know H0t today, and I've never met him. You guys were saying he gave me millions and millions and millions.
Yes, guys, you're welcome once again. Yes, we have heard from Kemi Olunloyo what she has to say about T.B Joshua and other issues that she raised in this particular chat. Yeah, she has made her opinion known about T.B Joshua, and I usually say something on this platform that whosoever video that we upload here does not represent our opinion or our decision on that particular matter. We are just here to bring update and to refresh your memory about what is happening around us. So Kemi Olunloyo has spoken and she has told us what she knows about T.B Joshua and other things that she raised in that particular chat. And you know, from that chat again, there were some issues about her personal life, her family issues, and some other people, the celebrity that she talked about in that particular video. So those are the things that we heard from Kemi Olunloyo in that chat. So we have heard her, and what we just need to do is to apply some that we think we can apply to our lives so that our life can be more meaningful. Kemi Olunloyo, we know how to be a journalist, and yes, she knows how to do her things. Though some of us might be having issues about the way she was practicing her journalism, but that does not still remove the fact that she is a journalist and she has a life to live. She's an adult, and as an adult, she has a right to pick whatever she wants to pick about her career and about her life. So that is the update from Kemi Olunloyo. Now we have given you the update. Thank you for watching. So if today is your first time of joining us on this platform, please kindly subscribe to our channel and make sure you on your notification button so that anytime we drop new videos, you'll be notified. And to all our returning subscribers, thank you guys. God bless you. In case you want us to talk, you want to support, you want to advise, you can mail us at emachris0511@gmail.com. So till next time when I'll be coming your way once again, God bless you. You are welcome. And please guys, stay safe. Bye. God bless you.